Hey everyone, this is going to be a holiday workout that we're going to do with some simple things that you can find at home in your kitchen. We'll start with just some bicep curls and some tricep extensions, so I'm going to grab my supplies. So at home I'm sure you've got some cans or filled up water bottles or anything you can find that weigh roughly 1 to 2 pounds. So to start with our bicep curls, you're going to grab the cans. They're going to start down by your side. You want to keep your shoulders back and down. And you're just going to curl up, keeping your elbows by your side, and then down nice and slow for the bicep curl. And then to switch to your tricep extensions, I'm going to turn to the side. Same position with your shoulders back and down. You're actually going to hinge forward a little at the hips, and then you're going to bring the cans up to your chest, and then extend all the way back behind you. The next version that we're going to do is going to be an overhead press. And to start with that, you're going to keep the same cans. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, so about shoulder height. Again, keeping your shoulders back and down. You're going to press up, and then you're going to bring them right back down nice and slow. So all these exercises are not about speed, they're about focusing on using the right muscles and then doing them correctly. The next 3 exercises that we're going to complete are going to be shoulder flexion, shoulder scaption, and rows. So to start, we'll start with shoulder flexion. Again, shoulders are going to stay back and down, so you're going to roll them back into place. Your cans are still in your hand, your elbows are fully extended, and you're just going straight up to 90 degrees, so that'll be shoulder height, and then right back down. Now to switch to flexion, you're going to do almost the exact same exercise, except you're going to come out at a 45-degree angle. So you're just going to turn out a little, and then you're going to come out. So imagine having pockets, which would be here. You're going to draw them straight up from your pockets and then draw them right back down. The last one's going to be a row, and for that you're going to be almost in the same position as the tricep exercise. You're just going to hinge forward, keeping your back nice and flat. Cans go out in front of you, and you're just rowing back, squeezing those shoulder blades together for me. So to start with the lower body, we're going to start with a very basic exercise. First thing we're going to do are some heel raises. So I'm going to have you face some type of surface that you can use just in case you have any balancing issues. You're going to start with both feet about shoulder width apart, lined up evenly. And the first thing you want to do is get your knees nice and straight. And then you're going to push up on your toes for me. You're just pushing all the way up and then coming down nice and slow. If these are really easy, we can make it a little bit harder by going up with both feet and coming down with one. If those are also not challenging enough, you can move on to the final step of doing it with one leg. So you're just going up and down nice and slow. The next 3 exercises that we're going to do are going to be lower body. So we're going to start with some hip abduction, some hip extension, and then some standing free squats. So we'll start facing the table. Again, we'll start about shoulder width apart. And then you're going to stand on one leg. I'm going to stand on my left. My right leg is going to stagger back a little bit. Keeping both legs straight, I'm just going to take my right leg straight out to the side and right back in. The next exercise that we're going to do is going to be hip extension, which is going straight back behind you. So we're going to start out in the same position. Feet are going to be together this time. You're going to stand nice and tall, and the first thing you actually want to do is squeeze your bum. From there, you're going to keep both legs straight, and you're going to take one leg straight back behind, and then right back forward. And the very last exercise that we're going to do for the lower body is going to be a free squat. So again, stand next to something that will help you if you have any balance issues. You're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. First thing you want to do is sit your bum back. A lot of people bend their knees first and they end up going forward. You don't want to do that. That's going to increase any knee pain or produce any if you don't have any. So the first step is bottom back, and then you're slowly going to bend your knees. If you can't get all the way to 90 degrees, that's fine. Just take yourself to a very comfortable level and then squeeze all the way back up through the top. The The last three things that we're going to do, we're going to focus on some balancing. So as we get older, our balance tends to go downhill. So we're going to do some quick things you can do at home in any of your spare time. So the first one we're going to do is just going to be balancing with 2 feet together, actually. And then you're going to bring your arms directly out to the side, and you're just going to hold that. If this becomes too easy, you'll actually close your eyes. If that exercise is too easy, we'll go ahead and move into just standing on one leg. So to start, you're getting your foot nice and flat on the ground. You're going to lift the other leg, and we're just going to stand like this. You can take your arms out to the side if you'd like to help stabilize yourself. And the last version of balancing that we're going to do, the simple one, is just standing with one foot in front of the other, and this is called a tandem stance. Perfect. Now, if you want to make it a little more challenging, you can add in some arm movements while standing on one leg. And the one I'm going to give you today is challenging you to spell your ABCs while standing on one leg. So again, we'll go onto one leg. You're going to take your hands at shoulder height straight out in front of you, and you're going to pretend as if there's a pen attached to your fingers. You are then going to draw nice big capital letters, A through Z, all the way through the alphabet. It's going to get a little shaky, but just remember to keep everything nice and tight, and you'll make it all the way through. I know the holidays are a crazy busy time for everyone, so just take some time, if you have 30 seconds here or there, to maybe do 1 or 2 of those exercises and then rotate some others when you find another free time. For example, the balancing can be done while brushing your teeth. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and if you guys need any more information on additional exercises, just click on the link below.